Well, so I had to go retrieve the missus's cell phone from the emergency room. No big deal. And I noticed they threw it in this bag. Apparently it's not frozen or refrigerated or at room temperature. Didn't check anything. Anyway, this reminded me of a little story. I was thinking about this. Years ago, I worked at a teaching hospital. And, let's see here. There we go. And from time to time, the hospital would throw massive quantities of brand new materials away. You know, no big deal. You know, for whatever reason, they change policies or do something different, or, you know, I don't know. Stuff just gets thrown away. Happens all the time. Anyway, I was kind of good friends with the biomed guys, and they hit me to this and said, hey, they're throwing away pallets of trash bags, and if you want a few, let us know. I said, sure, I'll take 2 or 3. Well, I meant 2 or 3, like, boxes. So I get over there, back the truck up, and they come wheeling out these 3 pallets of trash bags. And me being the way I am, I never look a gift horse in the mouth. And I thought, no big deal. You know, and they were, I don't know, 4 by 4 by 4. There was a lot of bags there. There was, I don't know, I think there were maybe a couple hundred bags in a box. There were, I don't know, there were a lot of bags there. So anyway, I get them home and unload them, threw them in the garage, didn't think anything of it. And then a few, weeks later, I go to grab one and use it. They were damn biohazard bags, and I didn't think anything of it. No big deal. But they were like 30 gallon trash bags. I didn't think a lick of it. So I started using them on everything I could, get my hands on, and throwing them out on the curb that day. Well, needless to say, the trash collection agency at that time for our city was not too pleased about this. And I was pretty young, so I didn't think too much of it, They took a few, and weeks went by, and I just kept using them, and they kept taking them. And then finally one day the city came by, some inspector, some guy with a clipboard, a pencil, and a bad-looking car with black walls. Well, we've had reports you've been disposing of hazardous materials. I'm like, really? What would that be? Well, we don't know. I said, well, so they're hazardous how? Well, it says hazardous on the bags. I'm like, well, okay. So I took him in the garage and showed him, hey, I got umpteen million bags, and they get that on there. Well, instead of explaining to me that, hey, this isn't cool, the trash workers don't know any different, and they're going to err on the side of, caution, which would have made sense to me back then. But no, he acted like a kind of a horse's patoot, and just said, well, don't use them, or... What did he say? I'm trying to remember. It was a loophole. He said, get rid of them as soon as possible so you can stop using them. And I thought, well, what am I going to do? So I went around the neighborhood and basically threw a box of them out in everybody's driveway. So for like 6 blocks in every direction, there were thousands of biohazard bags. I don't think they were too pleased, but there wasn't anything they could do about it. They're just trash bags. And I did start turning them inside out. They weren't, they're just kind of molded on there. If you turned them inside out, you could use them. So, I don't know. I did what he told me. I got rid of the bags. That's how you get in trouble, using trash bags. Take her easy. Have a good day.